Alright guys, today is the day. It's finally June 5th, or at least it will be in a couple of hours. By the time this is uploaded, it'll be June 5th. That means the Nintendo Switch 2 is finally available. Hopefully, if fans are watching this, you guys will be able to get a Switch 2 at launch with zero delays because this product is really popular. Maybe that's a little bit of an understatement, I don't know, but yeah. I'm sure a lot of you are probably having trouble. I understand that there were cancellations, especially from Walmart in the U.S. and I believe Canada too. And I remember Target, Target was having issues as well. Maybe not as bad as Walmart, although some people might disagree with me, which is fine. But yeah, regardless, it's been kind of hard. There was payment issues. I'm sure there were times where people didn't have the money and they tried to pre-order anyway. But then there were times where you did have the money. You talked to your bank. You approved of the fraud. Not fraud, but you would get a fraud alert. Say yes, I made that purchase, or yes, I want to validate this. And then Walmart would still have an issue with that. Anyway, so handful of video games are available now at launch. The games can be played at a higher resolution. The Switch 2 supports a 4K display, basically 2160p, for supporting titles at 60 frames per second, plus 120 frames per second, up to 140p, basically 2K while docked. And handheld, the system can go up to 1080p and 120 FPS. Again, not every game will have all of these options available. So yeah, not every game's going to play at 4K. And even if a game does go to 4K, it doesn't guarantee that's going to run at 60 frames per second. But that'll be the max. So you can do 120 up to, according to Nintendo's website, 1440p for compatible games. Or let's say supporting games, that probably sounds a little better. Or 4K at 60. This includes the launch games also include upgrades of Nintendo Switch 1 games, along with two new first-party games. They are Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour and Mario Kart World. For Nintendo Switch 2 editions of Switch 1 games, there are also a decent amount. For instance, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and Kirby and the Forgotten Land are available today. They were available on the Switch. Yes, remember, Wii U has nothing to do with this, but Breath of the Wild also did release on the Wii U. No, if you have the Wii U version, didn't get the Switch version. You're going to have to buy the whole game again, unfortunately. It's just if you have the Switch version, you'll get the upgrade for either $10 or 10 USD, by the way. Or if you have Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, you'll get that at no additional charge, at least for first-party games. In addition to first-party releases, there are a handful of third-party games available on the Switch 2 now. Handful of titles include Yakuza 0 Director's Cut, Sonic X Shadow Generations, Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition, Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, and Street Fighter 6, plus several others. Oh, Hitman 3. Why did I not mention that? I like Hitman a lot. So, yeah, it's a pretty good game from IO Interactive. I didn't put that in my notes for some reason, but yes, that is another good game. Yeah, but the Signature Edition, I believe that's what they are calling it. Not only do you get Hitman 3, or Hitman World of Assassinations, that's what they're calling it now, but you get Hitman 1, 2, and 3, which is pretty cool. Now, I'm not talking about the original Hitman in the early 2000s. I'm talking about, I believe it was 2016 Hitman. It was just called Hitman. And then you got 2 and 3. And plus all the DLC. Before I lose my spot, Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion pack grants upgrades for no additional charge for, at least for first-party games. As of right now, I haven't heard of any third-party games that are going to support this. That doesn't mean they won't. But as of right now, I have not heard of any. Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion pack members are also in for a treat. Exclusive to the Switch 2, GameCube classics will be making their way to Nintendo Switch Online with Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion pack. Yes, it costs more, and it is only on the Switch 2, so you can't get it on the Switch 1. And there's also a GameCube controller that you can get. It's basically a GameCube Switch 2 controller. More or less a Pro controller. Made to look like a GameCube controller. So, back in the Nintendo Direct, Nintendo Switch 2, that's basically what it was called, titles such as The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker, Soul Calibur 2, F-Zero GX, and many more are making their way to Nintendo Switch 2 as GameCube classics. Even more will be added in the future. Yeah, I remember seeing, I can't remember if this, I don't think this was a launch title, Luigi's Mansion, the original game. The original game on the GameCube is what I meant to say. And I believe I saw Kirby Air Ride. Now, what I would like to see, don't know if this is going to happen or not, I want to see Metal Gear Solid The Twin Snakes. This was not listed. It wasn't even listed as coming soon. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't happen. But hey, who knows? Maybe it could happen. I'm hoping it does. We'll have to wait and see. There are a lot of other cool features not mentioned in this, but this will go... But this goes over at least handful of titles at the very least. For more, you could check out, I'm going to link to the Nintendo Direct back on April 2nd. Yes, I know that was over 2 months ago, but if you guys want to take a look at that, you can, as well as Nintendo's website for further details. And also include a link on how to buy a Nintendo Switch 2, which will also direct you to Nintendo's website, and it'll direct you to retail outlets available in your country. Anyway, I know there is a ton of stuff I'm not talking about, but I kind of wanted to talk about the games at the very least. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to playing the Switch 2. I haven't gotten mine yet. Walmart says they're preparing my order. Hopefully they don't screw that up. But I think I should be good because I already saw a charge for my bank pending. But yeah, I'll know more later. Anyway, happy gaming. I hope you get the Switch 2. If not, I'll definitely be on social media. I'm not going to be able to post every single thing out there, but I am going to try to put a little bit of an effort to saying, hey, Switch 2s are available for pre-order, but I don't do this full time, so don't expect me to do it all the time. But I will definitely share stuff when available. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the Switch 2. I can't wait to play it. I want to thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.